success is stronger than my father. With Marcus Meneese.
Welcome to another episode of Stronger Than My Father podcast. I am your host, Marcus Meneese Sr. This podcast is designed to bring more awareness of fatherhood, and hopefully through this podcast, we can find ways to make fatherhood cool again. Hey, I have to give a special shout out to my producer, Jim McCarthy and Jim McCarthy Voiceovers. So if you're in the market for a voiceover work, guy that can do your voiceovers, let me get it right, voiceovers, and produce your podcast, please reach out to Jim McCarthy at jimmccarthy.com. And also I give a shout out to one of my other sponsors, is Onyx Golf Apparel. I'm going to get that word right, apparel. Onyx Golf Apparel is elevating golf through culture and style and empowering our community through partnership and youth programs. So if you're in the market for some good golf apparel, please reach out to my sponsor, Tony Nunn at onyxgolfapparel.com. So this is another solo podcast, and my producer told me that we are live on Facebook. So I will welcome all my Facebook guests who are listening to this podcast. Usually I have a guest, but this one I decided to do another one by myself for those who are learning more about Stronger Than My Father and why am I advocating for fatherhood. As many you may not know, I started this organization 10 years because I had a curiosity of why fathers wasn't in their kids' lives. And through God, he gave me the title, Stronger Than My Father. And for 10 years, I dedicated my life with mentorship, after school, community services. But we recently relaunched our Stronger Sons mentoring program last year. And we just had our second annual tie ceremony this year. Our goal with Stronger Sons mentoring program is to provide great activities every other Saturday, either service, learning, or work project. I believe every young man needs to have something to do on a Saturday. Most kids are getting in trouble because there is no parental guidance that's helping them. And unfortunately, we see in today's society that 1 out of 4 homes have a father in the home. So our organization wants to do something about that and find ways to help kids have a future, have a shot at a better life. And then the ultimate goal of what we're doing is hopefully when they become an adult and of age to have children, they can become a great father. So my ask this podcast is we need your support to make Stronger Than My Father better and Stronger Sons to be one of the best mentoring programs in the Nashville community. That's my goal, and that's what I'm striving for, but also striving for the boys that's made the commitment to be successful, be in their lives, and help them throughout their childhood, adolescent as they grow up. So my ask is, can you support us financially? Just as little as $25 a month will help a kid stay in our program, continue having our mentor services, and helping us build something that's going to help kids grow and be successful. We're also looking for full sponsorships of $1,500. So $1,500 helps one kid for the full year of our program. And many of you may say, oh, can't do $1,500. Well, do 5 for 6 months or $250 for just 3 months. But we need your help to make sure our program be successful and have another successful year of us doing mentorship. Another people ask me a lot is why I'm so passionate about fatherhood. Those who don't know about me, I grew up with my father. My dad's a great father, raised 4 kids. But I realized that when I mentored my cousin 20 years ago, my mother asked me the questions like, why would, I asked my mom, where's his dad? And she said, Marcus, he does not have a father. And that was an awakening with me to realize that's not fair. It's not fair that a kid doesn't have a dad. So I used my life and the knowledge that my father gave me to help a kid have a better shot and have a better future. I know that fatherhood is not talked about a lot. It's not as popular. Statistics say Mother's Day is the most popular holiday of the world, and Father's Day is like number 15. But I'm a father of 2 boys that I'm proudly thank God that I'm in their lives. I look forward to seeing them every day. When they get up in the morning, I like to be there to let them know that Dad is there. My kids was playing around with the podcast set before I recorded this episode, and my younger kept saying, "Dad, you the super dad. You the super dad in this world," and that means a lot to me. But unfortunately, 1 out of 4 homes, there's no dad. So what do we do? What do we do in this society when there's no father in the home? There are a number of great mentoring programs here in Nashville, and I just honored to just be in that platform to try to help. I'm not a miracle worker. A lot of people see me. I can't be a miracle worker for your child, but I can do my best to make an impact in their lives. And that's what we want to do here with Stronger Son. So I want to just come on here live. This is my first live podcast, and we're doing another live podcast September 26th at the Amplified Fatherhood Conference. That's at Opryland. So I hope you guys can check in. But we need your support today. Please follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. But help us fight for fatherhood. That's my passion. I've been fighting for fatherhood for 20 years, 10 years as an organization. But I want to be sure to come on live to ask that we need your help. So if it's on your heart to support our mentoring program, please go to our website, stronginmyfather.org, and leave a donation any size that can help us fight for fatherhood. We had, like I said, we just had our second annual tie ceremony. They reinducted 7 new young men into our program, and I hope that they have a great time and enjoy what we're bringing them. And we have 9 young men that are coming back. So I'm truly thank God for that. But just for me personally, from my own heart, we need your support. We need your help. And this is the opportunity to give back to a program that's going to help young men have a shot. I think we all are tired of seeing kids get in trouble on TV. And every time I see a kid get arrested, anytime I see a kid that looks the same color as me, first question I ask is, where's his daddy? Do his daddy care about him? Do his dad care that his kids are getting in trouble? And that's the longing that I have. That's the thing that I always think about is where their father is. My boys is 14 and 8. They're not thinking about doing crime because I'm in their lives every day. And I know some great fathers out here. I've had some great fathers on our podcast. I know a lot, but there's so many kids that do not have a father and is not guiding and leading their kids. And that's why this organization is around, to help find a way to break the cycle. So I don't want to continue to rant on this podcast, but I do want to just tell you guys that we are here to fight for fatherhood and bring that awareness. But with your support, we can fight. We can keep mentoring. We can find more guys that can help us mentor and help. Without the funding, it gets tight. So if it's on your heart and you believe in what this organization is doing for the past 10 years, please go to our website, stronginmyfather.org, leave a donation any size, and help us fight for fatherhood. So thank you so much for your time briefly on this quick podcast. I just want to say thank you for all the supporters. Let me get that out. We've had some great supporters over the last 10 years that helped Strong in My Father get to where we at. And from my heart to your heart, thank you. Every sponsor who's donated, every every organization, Rotaries, all kind of clubs that has donated to us over the past 10 years. Thank you so much. That donation helped us continue to fight for fatherhood. And one of my biggest supporters, Smith Springs Church of Christ, they allow us to use their facility to host our after school program, our mentoring sessions. Let me record a podcast here. So I have to give a special shout out to Smith Springs Church of Christ. Thank you so much for your partnership over the last 8 years. You have done amazing by letting us do some great work here in the community. So I hope y'all enjoyed my first live one. This probably will not be the last one that we do live, but we wanted to give it a shot to let you guys see what we do here in the podcast. And if you want to be a guest, as I wrap up on Strong in My Father podcast, just DM me or email me at marcus@stronginmyfather.org and say, I want to be a guest. Come on here now, and let's debate with Marcus, because we have some great guests. Miss Erica Battle was on here this morning. Her podcast dropped Tuesday. Fire. podcast. And then we also bringing awareness to breast cancer. So if you know anybody that has fought breast cancer, please inbox me immediately, because I'm looking for guests to come on the show on October 7th to talk about breast cancer awareness. We need to bring more awareness to breast cancer. Let's try to find a way to bring solutions and bring more of an awareness that women can get detected early. So thank you so much. I know Jim had my intro music out, so let me get off here. Thank you guys so much. We need guests for breast cancer awareness. We're recording again October 7th. Inbox Strong and My Father, say I want to be a guest, so we can vet it, make sure you're good to go on air with us. So please do that. God bless you. Thank you to my producer. That's my main guy, Jim McCarthy at Jim McCarthy Voiceover, who does a lot of work to help me continue to grow this podcast and bring more of an awareness. Thank you to all our followers on Facebook, Instagram. You guys has made us to where we're at today. Thank you so much to everybody, supporters, from board members, old and new. Thank you so much for all your help. God bless you. We see another episode of Strong and My Father podcast real soon.